This is Abnormal Entertainment.
There is nothing like watching a movie on the big screen, and with MoviePass, you can see unlimited movies every month from Abnormal Entertainment. Head to abnormalentertainment.com and click on the MoviePass banner to get your first month free. And after that, it's only $30 a month to see unlimited movies, even on opening day. Go as many times as you want. Have a blast with MoviePass and abnormalentertainment.com.
Maskerpiece Theater is here with a fat Orlando Bloom, apparently, at the Grid.
The Grid.
So we're going to play a little bit of Masked Libs. Mini Mandy or Frank and Mini Mandy. Somebody share some microphones. We're working on getting some more. But in the meantime, this is how we'll introduce everybody that's on the show. Jessie, name a person in the room.
Hi, everyone. My name's Jessie. You might remember me from such stories as, why is my dick
we're playing Masked Libs. We're not explaining who we are yet. We're going to know who you are by the way you answer these questions. So if you could name a person in the room.
Psychologists are listening in.
Or did you say Jessie?
Let's go with Jessie, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be self-important for once.
Mini Mandy, adjective.
I just want to say piratey now.
Piratey, yep.
That's what we were talking about.
And,
Did you have to check
Frankie G.
who I was?
No. No, I looked to see, because I was like, I want to say it without having to look again, but now I had to look again, so adjective, Frankie G. Adjective, yes.
Forgetful.
Yeah, it's way worse that way. Handsome J, verb. Yeah, it's better when I'm drunk.
You say verb or adverb?
Verb.
Verb. All right, let's go ahead and say run. This last time I did run, I did an ing and it didn't work, so we'll just cut that ing out.
Take that ing
just
out.
Run.
How about a noun from Jessie?
Noun. Let's go with hat.
Verb, Mini Mandy.
Sleep.
I like it. Frankie G, part of the body.
Vas deferens.
How about a part of the body from you, Handsome J?
Let's go with stomach.
Jessie, verb ending in ing.
Sorry.
Boasting.
It's not my word.
Boasting. Adverb from Mini Mandy.
Quickly.
Noun, Frankie G.
Bubble.
Part of the body, plural, Handsome J.
Well, since I didn't use it the last episode, I'll use it this one. We'll go with your suggestion, which was titties.
Okay.
Titties.
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 Titties or titties? We'll go titties.
Well, I didn't mean to be so formal this evening. So.
Oh, well. Adjective, Jessie.
Give an example, please.
Like a description.
Oh, okay.
How you would describe something.
Stoned.
Of course.
Occupation, Mini Mandy.
Plumber.
Backdoor plumber.
Hey! Frankie G, number.
18.
Okay.
Gotta keep it
And
legal.
Handsome J, a place.
A place. Let's go with restroom.
All right.
Yay.
Apparently I get to do play-by-play, so for those of you that have heard me do this before, it's not very good.
Well, no, this is best.
You haven't heard it yet.
You're watching our opening contest as Jessie, also known as the Piratey Bear, goes on the defensive, squaring off against the forgetful assassin Triple H. It's a must-run situation for Triple H, whose championship hat is on the line. Triple H tries to sleep and move, but the Bear catches him by the vas deferens and floors him with an uppercut. Triple H looks for a back stomach chop and gets shoved away, but he quickly rebounds and attempts his world-famous boasting clothesline. The Bear escapes quickly and grabs onto Triple H for a... grabs onto Triple H for a shooting bubble press.
What?
I don't know why that's so funny to me.
What was it?
It's a shooting bubble press.
Shooting bubble press.
Well, when you're dealing with Piratey Bears,
Right, yeah. Piratey Bear doing a shooting bubble press.
doing vast deference holds.
Yeah.
I don't know why the color brown popped into my head on that, but
So good.
more? I don't know why this is so funny to me, but it is. All right. Both superstars shout at the top of their titties as they stumble out of the ring. The Bear does not let go until the stoned-looking plumber counts to 18. Then the Bear drops Triple H and slides back into the restroom. The Bear wins by countout.
Congratulations, Jessie the Bear.
Jessie the Piratey Bear.
the Piratey Bear
All right.
And a legend was born.
in the restroom.
In the restroom.
With body pillows for some reason.
Counted out by a stoned-looking plumber.
Shouting at the top of their titties.
We're definitely back in the Attitude Era. That's where that story
Man.
belongs.
I don't know what it is about Masked Libs that just turns me into a little kid.
Sometimes.
That's those stupid games just make me laugh every time. But so how's everybody doing tonight?
You know, it's been a long week since our last podcast.
It's been a long
but
week. I'm still sweating.
Still wearing the same clothes.
Wearing the same
Right?
goddamn thing.
It's still really fucking hot outside.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
it
fuck.
is.
Yeah. So
It dropped down to 117. What are you talking about?
right.
I am very grateful for that 1 degree, all right?
I think anything over 110 degrees, I think it goes over 90 to 100 is one whole category.
Yeah.
100 to 110 is a category. And then anything past 110 just feels like death.
Yeah,
Right.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
I saw this on the internet today, and as we all know, everything on the internet's true.
Absolutely.
But I still want to try it out.
That's what Abraham Lincoln says.
110%. That's exactly what Abe Lincoln said.
Somebody took a video today. They put cookie dough on a baking sheet on the dashboard of their car, went to work for 8 hours, came back and had cookies. I think I want to try that tomorrow at work.
Absolutely.
I saw...
Your car will smell amazing if
That's
nothing
exactly
else.
my train of thought.
Yeah. I saw a quesadilla and a pizza as well today.
Oh, excellent.
On
Yeah.
the New Times posted.
I'd be a little worried about the cheese, I guess, but
Yeah.
what's the difference between that and egg?
But at
Yeah.
least the cookies leave like a really sweet smell in your car.
Yes.
Like if your pizza's
You're gonna
not
sit
quite
here and
there, it's
tell
just
me
like
that quesadilla doesn't smell amazing?
it does, but it doesn't. It doesn't sit as well,
Well,
after a day or two
it all
where you're still
depends. You know-
smelling it.
That lingering smell.
The lingering,
not as
right?
good as the lingering smell of a cookie.
Lingering cookie will kind of, you're like, oh, it still smells kind of sweet in here. That's cool. Like, oh, it smells like burnt cheese in here. That's kind of fucked up now. You know, the first couple days was cool, but that's just kind of fucked up.
I should have went with DiGiorno. What the fuck
Right.
was I thinking?
Right? It's not delivery.
It's on your dashboard.
Very well played.
Yeah. So, yeah, I keep on thinking about doing that kind of stuff too, but I just never do it.
Yeah.
It's too hot for me to go out there.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
Yep.
Yeah. That and I don't have a car. So.
Just doing anything. Like I'll take my dog out for a walk at night, and still at night it's just like
Death.
Like we get to like the edge of the block, and then we're both just like, no, fuck this. Like, and we're just like, we're done. This is terrible.
It's gotten to the point where it's so hot that my roommate's dog just won't go outside to go to the bathroom if it's like anywhere from like 11 in the morning to like 5 in the afternoon. They're just like, nope, I'm going to go in the house. You go in the house, I'm going in the house. It's too hot.
Yeah.
It's like you're standing right there at the door, and then all you have to do, you open the door, and all this hot air fucking hits you and your dog, and you both look at each other and just like, nah, let's go. I'm gonna teach you how to shit in the toilet.
I'll just put a pad down. Don't worry about it.
Are you saying what you say to the dog or what the dog says to you?
No, well,
because I know Austin the dog and I go back and forth on that one.
That's kind of a conversation I have with my dog too. Unless my dog has a French accent because she's a French poodle.
Oh, classy.
Yeah,
very classy.
So she gets really racist sometimes.
Ooh, wee.
And by dog, do you mean pillowcase?
No. I actually have a dog.
They're Japanese.
Pardon me.
Moe. Is it Moe pillows?
Moe
From
pillows.
Third Rock?
Yeah.
Moe.
Oh, my goodness. So, we got any news this week? We talked about it all last week. I know something really awesome is going to drop right
And
before
we're gonna
this
miss out
one.
on this,
We're
yeah.
going to miss out on it again because we record these things 2 weeks at a time.
Yep.
But
Baby
it's
Driver
something I
will
don't
be
know.
out by the time this posts.
Ooh, I hope it's awesome.
'Cause this will be posted on the 28th, right?
Yes. No, after the 28th.
30th.
30.
Oh.
30th is Friday.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Baby Driver will
Yes,
be out.
30th. Yes.
So, everyone should have seen Baby Driver by now. They should have all been at that Thursday evening showing.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
Damn it. Sorry. I get carried away.
I might see it. We'll see if I can get to the movie theater.
I will be there Thursday in some theater somewhere.
You're going to have to decide if you want to pay for Uber and the movie,
Right?
and then also stuff at the movie, or just like try and get there and get in the movie.
Right.
One of the
yeah.
two.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I've got so many
Happier
AMC
things.
points. I think I've got like at least 3 movies I can get for free with my AMC points.
Nice.
'Cause
If
I
you
forget
use
about 'em.
MoviePass, they would all be free.
True.
Oh, $30 a month.
What's the code? Abnormal Entertainment?
No, Masked Blogster.
Oh, you have your own code.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep. It is Masked Blogster. That is
Kevin
the.
about that because when he puts the ad on, it's the Abnormal Entertainment code.
I didn't know there was an Abnormal Entertainment code. Dang it! I'm missing out on so much. I'm like, why haven't I gotten paid for this thing so long? It's probably under Kevin's. No wonder.
Because Kevin's getting paid.
Kevin's getting
Rolling
paid.
in, it pulls up
Just
his
rolling.
Bentley.
Yeah. No wonder he got that new car. Man. All right. So,
Podcast is the way to go now.
what's that?
Podcast is the way to go now.
Yeah.
Or you could be like Jessie and try to rob an ATM.
Right.
Can you explain to me
How's that?
what bank allows you to withdraw cash from your account without your ATM card?
I'm curious as well.
This is, I've never heard of this before.
If you bank with Wells Fargo,
Okay.
they have their app, their Wells Fargo app. Well, you can access, since you're already logged in, it has all your information about your card and everything. You can go up to the ATM now. You can put in the same access code. So
You got to talk in the microphone.
oh yeah, the ATM. Sorry, I'm going like back and forth like I'm actually talking.
Yeah, like
keep forgetting I'm
the
on the damn
listeners
show.
can see your phone.
He's miming the entire process.
So
He's stuck in a
basically,
box.
the access code goes to the phone, to the ATM, and then you're able to withdraw or access your
So it's
account.
like Smart Pay.
Yeah.
Like when you just walk up and use your iPhone to pay for something at a cash register.
Okay,
Oh, yeah.
sure.
I had a
Okay.
Nigerian prince email me about that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Were you able to get your $5,000?
It's coming.
I have to send him only like one more grand, and then it's all coming back.
And I get
Oh,
like
good.
millions.
So I mean, I think we can all appreciate the irony that Wells Fargo's emblem is still a stagecoach.
Yes.
But they're the first bank to have wireless ATM withdrawals.
I thought you were going to say because they were robbing us.
Well,
I feel like that's
Every
accurate.
bank is
They
robbing
screwed me
you.
out of a lot of money.
So we lost Wells Fargo as an advertiser.
There goes that sponsor.
There's that
damn it
one.
all.
I'm not sorry.
They'll never catch us in that stagecoach.
Yeah. Well, they'll catch me.
Stick to the code. Stick to the code. Any man that falls behind is left behind.
I guess 6 horsepower is faster than 2 legs.
Dang it, I'm wearing dress shoes. And it's hot.
I heard you didn't pay off the stagecoach either.
No. I'm sure I didn't.
But I mean, what else is going on right now?
Bills.
There's no big comic book events coming out.
Nope.
I don't think any of us are going to San Diego Comic-Con.
No.
Wish I was.
I'd like to make that trek once, but it just doesn't seem like it'd be as much fun
Yes.
as some of the smaller ones we go to.
I thought about going to Amazing in Las Vegas.
I did too.
But then I realized that going to Las Vegas in the summer is just as bad as doing anything here in the summer.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I have no desire to do that.
It's not 122 bad.
It's
somebody who
and it
used
gets
to live there.
and it's cooler at night.
Yes, if somebody used to live there, it's not quite this bad.
No.
But we're talking
I lived
about
there
a
too.
Comic-Con and Nerd Sweat.
Yeah, but it's
still in the
it's still in
convention,
between
though.
hotels.
Well, I mean, okay, so...
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You could go there and deal with that, or you could sit here at a table with Jessie. It's 6 to 1, half a dozen of
Yeah, because isn't the convention center connected to, like, the nation or something? No.
Nope.
No.
Well, there's a tram that goes between Bally's, Flamingo, I think the Paris Hotel, and then like the Westgate and the convention
It's
center,
close,
but-
though. Because I've worked a convention there before.
Oh, it's very manageable. It's just
But
not
I don't
connected.
remember ever having to go outside to get into the convention center.
I thought the convention center was its own separate...
There's a lot of convention centers in Vegas.
That's true. I was probably
Well,
just at a
I don't think
particular
it's-
one.
Bay has one. Venetian
Right,
has
yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They've got the new complex with the stadium.
Yeah, I must have been in the one in the Paris.
There's
or
still a
something.
Sands convention center.
Yeah.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
So, anyway, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know.
Amazing cons. The ones they've had here have been okay, but
D23 looks interesting.
I want to do that so bad.
D23 looks good, and that's in Anaheim, so that's tolerable.
yeah.
What's that drive?
5.5 hours?
Oh, that's
6
not bad
hours?
at all.
No.
No.
And I know it's hot as hell, but I was also looking at Palm Springs Comic Con.
When's that one?
August?
Oh.
I think it's in August. So, yeah, super hot, but Stan Lee's kind of doing the farewell tour. So he's going to be Amazing in Las Vegas. He's
Okay.
doing the Palm Springs Comic. He's scheduled to be at these.
Okay.
Whether he's there or not, I don't know.
He's Stan Lee. He kind of makes up his own.
Right.
Yeah.
And nobody's going to get mad at him for not doing it.
No.
To be fair, Adam West was scheduled for it.
Right. Yeah.
That son of a bitch.
Can't keep that guy nailed down for anything.
I know. My lips are sealed.
He's like a go-go song.
Mandy killed Adam West.
I did not go fuck yourself. And I'm also staying away from the other person whose name I will not say that you were just talking about.
And then I think that's probably it till December for FanFest.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, unless they move it to October, that's
Oh, I
right.
heard
If they
were
even
really
do it, right?
disappointed. Oh,
I'm in.
did you guys
If
see,
they do it, as
did you
well, I'm
guys
like,
see
oh.
that the person who was running Phoenix Comic Con this year quit and won't do anymore? He did announce it like the day after.
No, I missed that headline.
Yes, one of my friends told me about it. I was like, oh, that's... Yeah, you should never touch another con ever again.
Oh, he also owns the Minnesota Comic Con, too. And a horror con and some other stuff.
And that's the guy that did the Blue Army or whatever they're called?
Yeah, he's involved with all this stuff. He's doing it all for money. Which,
Yeah.
of course, I mean, you go into business to make money.
Yes.
Do not get that twisted.
I
Right.
haven't
But
looked it up,
he just
but
doesn't have that
rumor-
love, I don't think, that some of these others that...
No.
I haven't looked it up, but rumor has it is he no longer wants to work the Phoenix Comic Cons.
Well,
So,
maybe they'll get somebody in who knows what the fuck they're doing.
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And toes. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Phoenix Fan Fest is either going to be October or December. Let's hope they move it back to December.
You know, they
Where
should just
should
let... they should hire Tony Sabal and let him run it.
I agree.
That would be great.
Yeah.
He's been doing it long enough.
Yeah. He knows that place inside and out.
He knows all the vendors, too.
Yeah.
And he knows all the patrons that go in and do the panels and everything else.
Anytime we've ever had issues, I've gotten in touch with Phoenix Comic Con because I was wondering about our media passes and things. Like, hey, have you heard anything? Could you reach out to Tony Sabal at... I'm like, no, I'm going to shoot the guy a text because apparently that's who I have to talk to. He's like, dude, I got your passes. Don't worry about it. I'm like, man.
Yeah, he's been doing it long enough. Him and his brother.
Yeah.
So
There we go.
hopefully,
Well,
if you want someone
I'm
that
just
knows
throwing it
what
out
they're
there.
doing,
I'm just throwing it out there. Do it
yeah.
before we snatch them up and make abnormal.
And then when are you guys? Because you and Kevin are going to
we want to
Tucson,
do Tucson Comic Con, and that's November.
November.
Very beginning of November. Same weekend that Thor comes out, so that makes it kind of rough for us. But we're getting some books printed up, and I'm like, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's do it there.
Nice.
Good place to unveil it. I like to give Tucson a hard time, but it's usually when Jersey Jen's listening.
True.
Otherwise, I like Tucson just fine.
Let's hope Jersey Jen's not listening to this episode then.
Jersey Jen, if you're listening, it sucks. So does Detroit.
I got nothing really bad to say about Tucson because it's like I only been there once and it was to a cemetery and that's it.
So you were at Tucson?
You were at Tucson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know I went to the Capitol.
That's Tucson. Everything outside of U of A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's pretty dead.
Yeah.
It's pretty dead there. Just
God, that
lifeless
city.
place.
So useless. Like once you get past Ahwatukee and you're just on that stretch of the 10, like you really don't hit life until you get to San Antonio.
Right.
You go through all of lower New Mexico and it's nothing.
No.
You go through El Paso and it's nothing. And then all of a sudden you hit San Antonio like 24 hours into the drive and you're like, oh, this is nice.
Civilization, oh my god.
Yeah, so, yeah, ugh, that area. If you guys live in that area and you're proud of it, that's cool. I'm just saying,
Not sorry.
several times I've been through it, it's shit, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
So, sorry if you're offended. You can still be proud.
You can love Douglas all you want.
Yes.
I just don't.
I don't. Nope. Garbage. Ugh.
Yeah.
But
I've been to Tombstone more than I have been to Tucson. That's so fucking stupid.
well, there's like stuff in Tombstone.
Yeah,
There's
that's
like
what I'm saying. There's
Yeah,
nothing
it's-
to do in Tucson then.
There's U of A.
Yeah.
That's-
I don't go to college.
Well, there's girls that go to U of A.
That's
Jessie.
too far away. I'm not going to drive out there for fucking a U of A pussy. I'm not going to drive out there. I got
All right.
ASU.
That's-
That's top
You've
gear.
struck out everywhere up here.
Anyone who's lived in Tucson,
All that's
tells me
left
the
is
same thing.
Tucson, U of A, and Flagstaff, NAU.
Tijuana.
Hey, Tucson has a great Comic-Con. That's all I know. I haven't attended, but I think it's going to be great. There's actually some really cool names that are going to be there outside of me and Kevin.
But they're not you and Kevin.
But they aren't.
so-
I mean, Neil Adams has done a few things, I guess.
Nice.
James O'Barr created The Crow and whatever, but
Yeah, you know, some guy.
some guy.
I want to go just to have him sign some of my Crow comic books. 'Cause
Yeah.
I have randomly a few of those.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I would like to get a Riddler drawing from Neil Adams.
that would be killer. I don't know if he does all that anymore.
At WonderCon, he had a table set up, but he didn't have any Riddlers at the table.
Okay.
And it was a big section he had.
Yeah.
It was almost as big as the lightsaber thing that
Oh,
was
yeah.
missing at Phoenix Comic-Con.
When he was there for Fan Fest, he had a really long table.
Yeah.
And I was just like, looking at all these prints. Well, you get 3 for this much. I'm like, oh, man, I got to pick out. Mrs. Blogster picked out 1. I'm like, oh, I still got to pick out 2 more?
Yeah. His booth at WonderCon was a wall with his name like in like the top middle, but then around it was all of his drawings. And then it was a U shape of several tables with all of his drawings. And I was like, there's no way I'm looking through all of this.
Right.
So I just walked up and I was like, hey, do you have any Riddlers that you know of? That you like, you can be like, yeah, Riddlers are. He's like, no, I don't have any. And I was like,
Okay.
all right. And I'm like, I looked
wouldn't know.
around and I'm like, you have all these drawings and not a single Riddler.
You point me in the direction of the glory hole then.
I gotta get something for this trip.
Right. Stood in a line there, sir. Yeah, that would be cool. Trying to think of who else is going to be. I don't know. There's a few other people that have been announced. And I think Chad Harden, who does Harley Quinn.
Oh, nice.
DC, I think he's going to be there. So it's cool. I'm like, hey, you guys are doing it.
Yeah.
Good job.
And by the time
Hopefully we
posts-
get a table secured. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. And you and Kevin are working on episode 2, issue 2,
Issue
as
2
well.
of Blasto.
of Blasto.
Yeah, he already wrote it. It's just taking me a while to draw it.
All right.
We're working on it. It's going to get really loud in here in a really short time. There's a giant Jenga being played right behind Mini Mandy.
Gigantic Jenga.
Yeah.
It's wooden blocks on a wooden table. As soon as that thing falls, headache central. Population us.
I couldn't even reach the top of that.
No. They're having a hard time. Yeah. So,
That would give Mini Mandy a concussion.
right.
Probably.
But yeah, I don't know. There's
So yeah, cons are everywhere, and it's just really cool that there's so much of that out there.
Yes.
Because yeah, there was a really good one going on during Phoenix Comic Con in Orlando. It's like, no wonder we don't have a whole lot of well-known artists and writers.
Oh, who was in Orlando?
Is that MegaCon?
Yes.
Is that what it was called? It wasn't, I want to say Tom King from Batman.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's where Mitch Gerards, who lives out here, I think he ended up there. And then, like, everybody that I saw that was a name in the world of comic books, I'm like, oh, that's where you guys are.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Besides, well, Phoenix Comic Con likes their movie stars.
Yeah, they prefer, and Hollywood's so close, you know. Most of them fly, so it's a 45-minute flight from Hollywood to Phoenix. So, and it's hell of a lot cheaper than flying to Orlando or somewhere else.
Right. And and that's what seems to sell here.
Yeah,
people are all over it.
Photographs and autographs
of the stars. So, whatever.
Yep.
That's coming down.
It's looking like it.
It's coming down. Yep.
Good job. So I saw some good news today on Twitter.
Okay.
Sent it to Ty because I know she's a big fan. Dave Grohl announced the new Foo Fighters album, and he also announced their tour.
Yeah,
none of their shows are in Arizona.
Right.
3 in California, 0 in Arizona.
What are their new songs already available?
Oh, is it already out?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of them is. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good for them.
As a big Foo Fighters fan,
yeah,
I was very happy about this news.
Yeah. Rancid's got a new CD out. They're going on tour with the Dropkick Murphys.
Really? Yeah. Are they doing Warped Tour? Because that's coming up.
They're doing their own tour.
They're what?
They're just together.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they're going to be playing at the Marquee Theater.
They still get like 50 bands, though. Who's coming to this thing?
Not huge.
They've never been huge at bands Warped Tour, though.
No, it's always like the indie crowd.
Yeah.
Well, you've had like mediumly famous bands.
Mediumly famous. Stuff
like
that I listen
311
to
type stuff.
At least nationally famous. Like, the last few years it's been more like, hey, this is popular in your region.
You've just gotten old.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I haven't looked at the playlist or anything. I just know that Warped Tour is always like 30 bands.
Right.
They're like, over the course of the day, they just like...
Yeah.
Because every band's punk rock, so like their whole album is like 25 minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like on-off,
I've been to one band's Warped Tour. It was so goddamn hot that day.
It's in the middle of summer in a field.
It's in the middle of summer out in Peoria Sports Complex.
In the sun.
Years ago, well before I was married or anything. So me and my buddies were like, let's go to Vans Warped Tour. Hell yeah. Let's go stop at the ATM first. Okay, cool. Like, go to that one. Pulls into Wells Fargo or whatever. No. Bank of America. Stops. Throws it into reverse. Pow! Whoa. What just happened? Shit, I just hit somebody. I'm like, oh no. And I look out and I'm like, ooh, she's hot. Plug me, get her number for me. Shut the fuck up. No, get her number for me. Hook me up, man. She is hot. And he's like, and he comes back. He's like, the fucking car won't start now. Dude, hook me up, though. You're out there. He's like,
stop being selfish.
Stop being selfish, you jerk. So, anyway, we got that straight now. Like, all right. Maybe we should go have some beers about this before we go to the Vans Warped Tour in the middle of July/August, somewhere in there.
120 degrees with humidity.
120 degrees with humidity, so it was amazing. So we stopped at like a TGI Fridays in North Phoenix and just drinking. I'm like, dude, we're just having such a good time. And there's like, it's an empty bar, but we're having a great time. I'm like, dude, but we got these tickets, and I really want to see Rancid. I've never seen them, and I really want to see them. Okay, we get there about noon.
About noon?
About noon.
Okay.
1 o'clock. Somewhere in there.
Before it's the hottest point of the day.
Oh. Right as it was, like, really beating us down.
Yeah.
We get in there, I'm like, I drink a lot of beer. A lot. And we're walking around there. There's these 2 teenage girls with duct tape for tops.
That sounds
Oh,
horrible.
yeah. That's what you want in the middle of summer.
Yep, that was a good idea. And I'm just like, okay, we'll walk around. Let's see the approximate times of when these bands are going on, because it's all a bunch of people I don't know right now. It's like, I think Pennywise was there. There was like bands that I knew they were going to be on a little later. Like Rancid, about 9 p.m.
Oh.
For real? So I'm like, well, let's just hang out for a minute. So I'm like, we'll just walk around to where there's this shade, because they had like this little area, and I'm like, oh my god, it's hotter in here because there's all these bodies just touching each other.
Stink
Just
fest.
stinky and sweaty and moist.
Like a towelette.
Moister than some flapping oysters. So, after a while, I'm like, I'd still be back. Because I gotta go. We drank way too much. I'm way too dehydrated.
It's way too hot.
We gotta go see my buddy. He works at Burger King right up the street. Let's just go there.
Nothing like living in a state that enforces responsible drinking. During the summer, you suddenly start drinking water with your alcohol.
Stupid me's just like, let's go to Burger King, drink a whole bunch of soda, and it's just like, you guys want Whoppers? What do you guys want? I'm like, yeah, dude, just bring us fucking whatever.
Hydration. We need hydration.
Anything that's a liquid at this point.
And I'm just like, just chewing my, like, this isn't working for me, you guys. Can we go back to my house now? Just go back to my house. And I'm just going like, you guys staying or are you going to go? We're going to go. Okay. I went to bed till the next day. Like, oh my God. This was a getting old moment. Like, yep. Too old for this. Can't deal. Still haven't seen Rancid live.
So,
oh man, they're good live.
I'm pretty sure I don't know any of these bands. So I don't know if that means I'm super old now, which I am.
Maybe.
All right, let's hear some.
Oh no, I know Streetlight Manifesto.
Oh, I would love to see them.
I know them.
Casby Nights is.
Are they in alphabetical order?
I know Safe Ferris.
At the age that we are those old people that we see at young people concerts.
Yeah, that's
but
me.
some of these.
Yeah, that's us now.
It's always has been.
Wait, go back.
Some of these I don't know.
Oh, the Dickies.
The Dickies.
I said the Dickers for a second. I'm like, what?
Acacia Strain, don't know it. After the Burial, Alarm, Ailstrom, Bad Cop.
Those are all famous bands from half our ages.
Big D and the Kids Table? What the fuck?
Okay.
The Fantastic
I think that's what we need to rename this show.
Let's not.
Okay, Maskerpiece Theater.
Creeper. Dance Gavin Dance. Farewell Winter. I don't know any. Oh, Goldfinger's there. Okay, I know Goldfinger because I'm old.
Right.
I like that Goldfinger is still touring with all of these bands.
Right.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of bands I don't know on here. I know Anti-Flag. That's
Sarah and the Safe Word. I like that band name.
Wow.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay. Well. Yeah.
So
we're just old. That's what it is, and that's okay. We'll go do some Foo Fighters.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Let's hope Foo Fighters stay at their genre of playing and never change.
Foo Fighters are the last rock band.
Yeah, because even our generation was Linkin Park. And
Linkin Park is not rock.
Yeah, it's not rock anymore.
That's your
It's pop.
generation.
Well, even when it was rap
Linkin
rock.
Park.
I'm just saying.
It was during the rap rock.
Yeah. Them and POD
Linkin
and
Park, Shinedown.
I mean, I have Linkin Park too, but I still think Shinedown's more rock than Linkin Park.
Well, I know it's screamo rock, but still,
They don't scream.
no. Linkin Park does.
Oh, well, yeah, they do.
yeah, but there's some of these bands though. Like you turn on KUPD or whatever, and like you listen to some of these bands, it's like
That's not
They-
rock.
They don't
Yeah.
even.
they
play anymore.
almost all sound like they record in the same studio as Nickelback.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's all overly compressed, super tight sounds. It doesn't sound like a band in a room just going rocking their
Right.
brains out. Like it's hyper produced pop rock.
Now, was
Like,
it Queens of the Stone Age? that
Queens of the
decided-
Stone Age.
What they decided to do was, I want to say they actually recorded 2 tape to put on vinyl.
Queens
Might
of
be
the
wrong on that. Like, I want to say that they actually recorded an album.
Queens of the Stone Age was a super group, right?
No, that was them Crooked Vultures.
Crooked Vultures.
Which
Them
was
Crooked
really
Vultures
cool.
was really good.
That was a lot of fun.
That album is super good. I have it on my phone.
So for those that don't know who them Crooked Vultures are, it's the lead singer of the Queens of the Stone Age, bass player from Led Zeppelin, and Dave Grohl on drums.
It's super good.
It was really, really good.
Yeah. But Queens of the Stone Age probably would have done a straight-to-tape recording.
I want to say they did something like that. Somebody told me
it was them. It was either them or the White Stripes. I don't know which, but I would say it was Queens.
I could see the White Stripes doing it as well.
But even the White Stripes, like they're like experimental rock.
Yeah, they are.
Like,
but I could see them experimenting to record on tape to vinyl.
Well,
especially as much as Jack White's into that kind of thing.
Oh,
he has
yeah.
like a shitload of players. So
I don't know. Like I listen to like the bro rock is what I call it.
Yeah.
Like Avenged Sevenfold. I like them. Their drummer is badass. And then they had Mike Portnow from Dream Theater doing drums for him for a while because their drummer died.
Yeah.
So like that's cool, but like it's not rock to me. That's like bro rock. That's like dudes in lifted trucks.
All they need is a banjo, and they made perfect.
I don't know. Like, there's just like certain like it's just bro rock. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Like these are just like, let's go get fucked up on some beers. I don't know.
But then you're having fun, so it's like it's hard to complain about.
I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying like that's how I categorize it. Like, it's cool for them. Like, I listen to some of that music too. Like, I get it, but like that's not rock to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just like Drake isn't rap to me.
No.
Drake is not rap.
No. And I'm with you on that. It just isn't. It just doesn't have...
As far as I'm concerned, there's only like 2 or 3 real MCs.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar kills it.
Yeah.
Him for sure. I really like the guy who did the stuff for Luke Cage.
Oh, Jadena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's really good.
His latest album was like much better than his previous stuff.
Yeah.
Which included that song. But
And then, I mean, if you still want to call, I don't know if, I mean, I assume Eminem is going to do another album, but I would consider him.
yeah, there's a lot of people that are older that are still, they can still do it.
Yeah.
But they're just don't sell like they used to.
Yeah.
Like, I'll put Busta Rhymes against anybody that's coming out lately. I mean,
yeah,
outside of like a Kendrick Lamar,
Yeah.
I'm just saying all the mumble rappers that are out there that I just cannot stand.
It's a lot of, it's like if you go back to like the 50s, like rock, like there was a lot of one-hit wonders.
Right.
Yes.
And I feel like that's where we are with a lot of music right now, is there's a lot of bands. It doesn't matter if it's rap or rock, pop rock or country or whatever, like there's like all of these one-hit wonders that are coming through. Because I feel like there's like a transition period in music that needs to happen that hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
And it's going to. Yeah.
It's just the same way as movies and everything. There's a transition.
I don't know if it's a transition period. It's the way that we purchase music now. You can buy a single song as opposed to the entire album now. You don't have to buy a CD and listen to the whole thing and find 2 or 3 hidden gems that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
True.
People hear something on the radio or Pandora and they buy that specific song.
Yeah.
And that's what the songwriters and the artists are catering to now.
They're going after that one hit.
Yeah, because you can just tell your phone, hey Siri, what song is playing? And it'll tell you, okay, download that. Yeah. Now it's yours.
I'm excited for that Beat Shazam show. I cannot.
With Jamie Foxx?
Yeah. I just think it's going to be funny. I just think it's going to be funny because there's literally no point to this.
Yeah,
So I'm going to laugh at it hysterically.
It's just a modern version of, name that tune,
I've
been told by a coworker, like, you should be on this show. I'm like, no. Only if they have, like, specifically 90s music and stuff like that.
I know that shit. That's Toad the Wet Sprocket, bitch.
Yeah. Well, because I'll just... I'll start saying rap lyrics or whatever is going on at the time. Like, somebody's, it was all a dream. Yeah, it was all a dream. I used to read a Word Up magazine.
For the last time,
Heavy
Jessie,
D.
this is not Salt and Pepper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Push it real good. No, I do think that is a thing today because, like, my favorite thing to do is sit down and listen to an album. I don't do the single song very often. Which is why
Vinyl
I
is
don't
actually
listen
coming back nowadays.
It's starting to, which I kind of...
We're kind of going backwards with music.
They're doing it, but I think it's BS because people are buying new albums on vinyl, and then they say it sounds better, and it's bullshit because it's based on how it's recorded. That's a whole different argument. I'm happy that people are taking the time to buy vinyl and sit down, and they have to actually sit and listen to the whole album. I will say that is a good thing, and it's good for music.
Yeah.
As a person
and it gives you a
record store.
tangible item, and it's collectible, and that's cool. I think it's great. I have some.
Yeah. I love my vinyls.
Be careful where you store them, ladies and gentlemen. They damage very easily.
Quickly they damage.
But
yeah, I don't know. Like, there's just... Yeah, like, I listen to stuff on the radio, I'm like... I feel like we're waiting for a sound.
Yeah. I mean, and, like, rap music has kind of done that with Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
It just isn't quite hitting everybody.
He's like
because
a
it's
precursor.
Marvin Berry? You know that new sound you've been looking for?
Yes.
Nice reference.
Yes.
That's kind of what I feel like where we're at right now.
are.
Like, I don't know why. I just, like, I go through, like, the stuff on, like, the iTunes, like, top playlists for what's popular, and I'm like,
Are you
shit all
kidding me?
sounds the same. Like, it's all, and then there's, like, EDM mixed in now, where EDM is just dance music.
Yeah,
like,
right.
It's just, like,
I think the issue...
and that's fine. I listen to EDM. I don't have a problem with it, but it's just, like, that's not a commodity that is going to carry you through. That's like what somebody did today. It's similar to jazz. Like,
Yeah.
the EDM DJ does it, and then the next time he does a show, he may do it differently. Like,
Right.
I mean,
so in that vein, I'm
that's
absolutely not comparing EDM to jazz, but I'm saying in comparison, like, there's that one element that I find similar.
I think we're just seeing the cycle. We're recognizing the cycle of music right now, because even during the 90s, where EDM is now starting to get more popular, dance music was popular in the music too in the 90s, and that's where we got Sandstorm. That fucking...
I'm saying Eiffel 65.
But I'm saying, though, we're
Aqua.
recognizing there's a cycle.
Very blue.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
I just
There
want
is
to
a
watch
cycle.
Night at
There's
the
a cycle, and
Roxbury.
it's coming back. We're seeing the cycle repeating itself.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for
Come on,
someone
there's
to...
going to be a boy band TV show. Like,
Yeah.
oh, man.
I'm waiting for someone to freak out like that asshole DJ in Chicago and do like a CD burning of EDM like they did for disco. Like, we're not doing this shit anymore. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry. I love disco. I say it to, like, I'm like, I don't understand what people's problem was with disco. This was like happy, upbeat dance music. Like, I don't get why people hated it.
I think it was the cocaine that made it good.
Well, I don't do that, so I couldn't tell you, but like, I listen to it and I'm
Some of
like,
it's
this
fun.
shit's good. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, it's fun pop music.
Right.
Like, that's what it was to me. It was fun pop music.
Did some magical skates appear in your closet?
Earth,
when
Wind,
you
and
put
Fire
it
is
on?
fantastic.
Earth, Wind, and
Oh,
Fire
man.
is great.
Oh, yeah.
He isn't like Donna Summers, too. Like, her, like,
That's true, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, people like,
Weird Al.
because you won't sleep with a girl after a famous person slept with them that you know and respect.
No, because he did Jurassic Park instead of MacArthur Park.
Ah. That's fair.
Yeah. Weird Al will change a song for you.
It's true.
We'll just change your whole view of it.
He did it on
got
30
pissed
Rock,
at him
too.
about it. For doing Amish Paradise.
Oh, yeah.
And Weird Al gets permission before he does any of this.
Yeah.
I remember
Always.
him being on VH1 and, like, looking at the camera.
It was the same
Coolio.
thing with Nerdy White Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, Coolio, if I really upset you, I'm sorry.
Weird Al, if you're listening, give us a call. We'd love to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has to get permission from the record labels to do the sound
Absolutely.
alikes.
Yeah. And they're great. And I think they're good for the songs, too.
They are.
Oh, yeah.
People go back and get the originals because they just heard the Weird Al remixes.
Weird Al had an entire episode on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
He's still relevant.
Right? Oh, so
I'm
good.
actually going to start watching 30 Rock.
I like
You
pizza.
should.
I haven't seen
like
it, not once.
It's good.
Yeah.
So,
What? I haven't seen it.
I know, it's not in the 90s.
I see Mandy just shake
True.
her head like
I was
disappointed.
shaking my head at people in the other room.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Kids
there's another group here tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
So-
it every
They
Tuesday.
bring
okay.
a bigger crowd than we do. But
well, it would be weird if we had an audience to watch us talk.
it is, yeah, because we used to with Bank on Action.
But that's like when wrestling match would be going on too,
No.
though, right?
No, we would do recordings at Samurai Comics, and we'd have like a few people like sitting in chairs watching us. What was really great was when there were these two kids that were in there picking up one kid really picking up his comic books, and he'd just sit there right in front of Taylor and just watch. And Taylor would be so flustered because he can't see any bad words. Right. He's just like, you just see him just like sweating, like, God dang, what do I do? He's like, man, I just didn't know what to say. I'm like, dude, just do the show.
Right.
Couldn't say anything. I'm like, I felt like I was going to say something to that kid. I'm like, it's okay, man. Just don't. It's cool. It was just funny. And we had some just fun people show up every now and then.
That's true.
And then Pete the Heat would kick me in the face.
Yeah.
In the comic book shop.
That guy.
There you go.
So.
It's an experience.
So yeah, it is kind of weird to have people sitting there watching as you do a podcast.
Yeah.
I mean, news shows are basically podcasts, but
right.
And people watch news shows, so I mean, maybe I don't know.
I guess we could. But we also got really good at doing like segments. I don't want to do that here.
Oh.
We're not structured enough for that.
Gee, how Jim's not here to direct it. Because that's what he would do. He would be like, point at his one, next. Like, okay, we got to talk about something else now.
Next subject.
Transition. So.
I'm so ready for football season.
Man.
Sorry, that's random.
You know what I'm actually... So I guess the NBA draft happened to come out a week and a half ago.
I don't even want to talk about the NBA draft because it's such a joke.
I don't follow the NBA, so I'm completely out.
I don't follow it much, but the fact that the Suns weren't in like the top 3 and they had like the worst team in the league does not make sense.
Second worst, and they got the 4th pick.
And they got the 4th pick. It's horrible.
I want to point out that the shortest person we know is trying to talk about the NBA.
I did just drop a fact about it. Why are you imitating that Katy Perry video dance thing where that kid was awkward?
That was so weird. Like,
I know.
It was so out of place with that kid doing that weird dance.
I know.
That I thought it was like superimposed or CGI'd or whatever term that you would use for that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No idea. I've not seen this video.
All right.
I think my favorite,
wasn't it Saturday Night Live?
It was. I think my favorite meme out of all of this was like the demon that was in Miley Cyrus is now in Katy Perry.
Oh man, yeah. I really thought it was. I thought it was Miley Cyrus.
Oh, because she did like the head shave thing.
Yeah, she got that pixie cut going on.
And it sucked.
Started with Britney Spears.
Oh, then
went
again,
to Miley Cyrus. Now went to
Katy Perry.
Oh shit! It's a disease.
Yeah.
Whatever. He's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, she makes it look better than Miley Cyrus and Britney Spears did, but still, that was not a good performance.
Katy Perry is a naturally beautiful young woman, so I don't know why she would
cut all her hair.
So what,
freak out.
freak out.
Do all of that stuff.
Upskirt shot from Katy Perry now.
Like Britney Spears, I never thought she was like a beautiful young woman. I always thought she was just hot.
Right.
She's hot. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
And then
That's what I'm saying. It goes with the disease.
Who was the other one
I don't know.
that did it? Who was the other one you said?
What?
Miley Cyrus. That chick. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, whatever with her. Yeah.
Totes, whatevs.
Yeah, but Katy Perry, like she's elegantly beautiful.
Right.
Like she could show up to an event in a formal dress with her hair and makeup and everything, and she's a stunner. She's knocking out the room. Like,
Oh yeah.
I don't know, but hey. Oh yeah, I don't know why she's doing that mess. That's ridiculous. But good thing about hair is it grows back.
That is true.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not a.
This is like her down style again.
Yeah.
No.
Fortunately, she didn't get tattoos on her face.
That's true.
Right.
Thankfully, she didn't lose her mind completely. She just shaved her head. So, and I guess shaving your head's a sign of going crazy. Sure.
Right?
It's hair. I don't know.
Sorry.
So you don't really need a sound to
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're just
enjoy
watching
what's
the
about to
video.
happen here.
Oh, this is the video?
This is the video.
And this is on Saturday Night Live?
Saturday Night Live. Yeah.
It's the kid with, yeah.
Yeah, the
Okay,
kid with
so-
the backpack is coming up soon.
Are these all drag behind her?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because these look like dudes in women's wear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's a kid.
Yeah.
What is this kid doing?
And he's like the scrawniest
It
kid
gets
in the
better.
world.
Is he part of the cast for SNL?
So I like.
Oh, no. He's just part of this performance.
Oh, he's doing the whitest white boy dance.
I know.
He should be at every wedding for every white person from now until forever.
Like, see, it doesn't belong in the rest of this. Like, it's just so weird.
Everyone else is in like specific outfits, and then he's
Yeah.
just in a t-shirt, jeans, and a backpack.
Like, I really thought it was like a CGI type thing to throw this guy in.
I don't know. This guy's doing the worm standing up. This is amazing.
The balls on that kid.
Yeah. And he just slam dunked the air. All right.
Yeah.
So that's a thing.
Yeah.
Sure. All right.
Out of everything that happened on that stage,
I guess
that's all we
Katy
can
Perry
talk
needed
about
something
is-
to break the news so people would talk about her. P.S. Katy Perry, if you're listening to this, call me. I will still date you. It'll just be a slow goings of getting to know each other until your hair grows back. There will be no
Probably there by
penetration until your hair grows back.
Hey, date me. I'll give you my hair.
Are you talking to Handsome Jay?
Yeah, that was kind of ambiguous, wasn't
I
it?
don't know who you were talking. Were you talking to Katy Perry or Handsome Jay?
Just like my pillow, I can switch. Whatever.
Flip it
This
over.
guy.
The ambiguously gay Jessie.
The Piratey Bear.
The Piratey Bear.
He's after your booty.
Breaking records in the restroom.
Right.
Screaming from the top of his titties.
Since we randomly brought up sports before, just because I'm curious, anyone want to make picks for McGregor versus
Oh, God.
Mayweather?
Oh,
McGregor's. Oh,
Yeah.
Mayweather. It's,
So then fight
it's not even
two.
close.
So we're all.
It's
You guys really-
It's all fixed. He's
we're
not
all
going to
in
lose.
yeah, we're
You
all
think
in
Mayweather's
that.
going to beat a guy who can use his feet?
But he's
No,
not
it's
allowed.
a boxing
It's a
match.
boxing match.
It's a boxing match.
Why?
Right?
That's fun.
Here's my
Right?
thought process. I'm guessing fight 1 is a boxing match and fight 2 is an MMA match.
There will not be a fight two.
Why wouldn't we just
guessing
make it
that's
like
what
Street
it's gonna
Fighter, the
happen.
game, where you both step into the ring with your
Yeah.
or normal MMA?
Right?
Yeah.
Normal MMA. You just
Yeah.
step in with your skill set, and whoever wins wins.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Step in with your boxing gloves like Balrog.
Now I just
I mean-
Exactly.
now I just picture
Nice.
Conor McGregor as Blanca for some reason. He's just orange hair.
He's not gonna be Blanca. He's gonna be the sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
He's just gonna be sitting there swinging his
Suddenly.
fist really fast.
So now the question is this?
Oh, I thought it was a mixed martial arts
No.
versus boxing
no,
match.
it's a
It is,
straight up
it is-
boxing.
it is a boxing
Oh,
match.
that's stupid.
Expedition
Now it's
match.
worse, right?
That's dumb. I didn't even know about it. My interest went from 100 to 0, just like
Right.
that.
Now my question. So
like $10,000 on Mayweather.
yeah.
Yeah.
How long ago was that match? Mayweather's last match wasn't it like 3 years ago.
Pacquiao and Mayweather?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you really want to legitimize boxing and make it so the game appears to be not rigged, the
Yeah.
best
Right.
thing to do
Best
is to
thing
take
to
a guy
do.
who's not a strict boxer and put him in the ring against a boxer.
They're both asking for like $1.9 million.
No, 100.
They're asking.
Oh,
million.
100.
Mayweather
They
is
are going to-
guaranteed 100.
Some ridiculous.
They both
Yeah.
are going to get 100 million
Yeah.
That's
for
crazy.
this.
I thought it was like 1.9.
No,
That's
no.
insane.
Over 100 million
That's
each.
even more insane.
Why boxing is the worst.
I would pay-per-view.
Hold out. Yeah.
I would pay-per-view Mayweather going against him if that guy could actually use his fighting style.
Right.
Because that to me is interesting. I have no desire to watch
Mayweather-
somebody go in crippled.
Yeah.
Like,
Mayweather ducks people so much. He's going to be 50-0, but it's going to be the most lackluster 50-0 of all time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
whatever. Yeah. Nobody ever talks about him in the realm of greatest ever.
No, so now that's where all the bets are, is that Mayweather is just going to kill. So I'm tempted to just go and put like
But
$20
the
down.
thing is about Mayweather, though, he
Jeez.
doesn't go after people.
No, he's
He
gonna
lets
run
them
around.
come after- so
He's gonna
McGregor's
run
gonna
around.
be
He's gonna
on
be
full
tired.
throttle the whole fucking night. It's a match, and then Mayweather's just going to be moving and blocking.
He
It's
waits
gonna
for
be
people to make a
Pacquiao all
mistake.
over.
He's a boring boxer, but he's very good at it.
This is where
he's not the best at
He
it.
wins by points, and then also by outlasting them until they get tired, and he can knock them out.
Yeah.
But that makes
And that's what he's
going
gonna
to
do.
And he's doing everything the right way to win a boxing match. He's just boring.
Yeah.
That's all he is.
I feel that way about like a lot of European boxers when I used to
There's
watch
more
boxing a lot
entertainment
more. It's
in
just
his
they're just
pre-fights.
boring. Yeah, that's
This is
same with these.
This is booked like a wrestling match.
Yeah,
Let's
it is.
not kid this.
I wish this was a wrestling match.
I was going to
This was
say,
a-
yeah, that's a great comparison because
Yeah.
it feels like it would be a wrestling match.
It is.
Like,
It's
completely
face versus
staged.
heel.
Right. Yeah.
that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's cool. He's going to go up against an MMA fighter. That should be an interesting.
Throw it in the octagon. see what
Yeah.
they do. Nope.
You're crippling the guy.
Yeah.
He's not a boxer.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
McGregor knows. I think he knows. Look, he can finally get a payday.
Yeah. I mean, he got his
Dana
boxing
White does not
license,
pay
so-
people very well.
This is
all
just a
things
payday.
considered.
That's all
Yeah.
it is all
He get
a
$100
payday.
million.
They can
Okay.
both retire. And
Right? He'll walk away with probably 50, 55 million after taxes.
Right? Oh,
It's still a shit ton of money.
I think I posted on
$60, and all you need is
line,
like
but
Well, and that's just the initial. They're going to get like royalties and stuff after too.
Right.
So,
And
because
then
that's
everything-
just the initial payday. They get paydays like from what posts. Oh yeah, I just
And
saw
it's
that.
That is
sponsored,
perfect.
Yeah, and the sponsors.
Two
That
guys
makes it a lot.
asleep. Yeah.
from Breaking Bad.
I remember that. That's in Saul's office.
Yeah. Yeah, they all laid on the money and
Yeah. That's dumb.
Like, I was kind of excited, and I mean, I swore up and down this match was never going to happen. Like, why would either of them be stupid enough to fight a fight that wasn't in their specialty of fighting, I guess you could say, like, in their area of expertise? Like, that just seems like you're asking the
like a
lose.
kumite.
Yeah.
well, I could give you 100 million reasons why Conor
Yeah,
McGregor
because
agreed
McGregor
to it.
grew up on the streets. He had nothing.
Right.
This is his chance.
Yeah. He's made a few
He
$100,000,
probably-
right?
As a fighter, he's probably not thinking, yeah, I'm going to get my ass beat, but regardless, this is his
Yeah.
chance
He's
to
thinking-
make some
Yeah.
serious money.
Yeah.
Fighting, he's made hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Now he's going to make hundreds
Million.
of millions.
He's going to make $100 million to get
In
this
one
thing.
night.
And hey, if he gets, he's got a, he can punch hard.
Yeah, it's true.
If he connects on one, I don't think he will.
I think he'll connect on some, but not near. They won't be as nearly as strong
No.
as he thinks that they will be. He's not going
I don't think he lands a punch.
I think he'll get like one or two.
Mm-mm.
Just being very sporadic. But
No.
I would be surprised if it lasts longer than a minute.
Well, it'll last because
that's how
I
Mayweather
think
fights.
about 3 or 4 rounds. I think it'll
You think
go
so?
at least 3 or
Yeah.
4.
It'll be over in the sixth round.
6th round is what I was thinking as well.
Ever since- I don't
About the
think he's-
6th round, I think, is when Floyd will have worn him out.
Yeah.
I don't know. The
And-
guy's
and
not a
Mc-
boxer.
And McGregor's hands are going to be way down low.
It might,
but
it might
it-
go in longer because these rounds are like, what, 2 minutes?
Yeah, but that's a long time.
Yeah.
Dude,
When
boxing
you're getting
is
punched,
Yeah.
It's like
you're
it's not
just
as
swinging.
but
He
it's
can't.
like-
He can't use the same protection moves he uses in the ring.
I know.
He can't use his legs.
These
Right,
gloves
like-
are going to be way heavier than he's
So-
used to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot heavier, too.
Like
I think
he's literally crippled walking into
Yeah.
the ring.
He is.
Like
I think he's
immediately.
gonna
6
land-
rounds as far as I think it'll go.
Okay.
4 maybe is probably about right, just because
Yeah.
I think they'll be
tired.
because Mayweather's going to play with him.
And you know it's going to
And
be
he's
an
going to
accident.
wait for him to like make a mistake and then.
I think he's going to land some body shots. I don't think he's going to land anything like face wise, but I think he's going to get some body shots in, but nothing that does anything
Yeah,
significant.
I'd be surprised.
He just might tackle him in the ring just by accident.
I
No,
hope
yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, by accident, and that's going to set up
It's like,
for a
you know
fight,
what?
too.
You know,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Take the point.
He
I don't
fights-
care. I'm going to lose anyway.
he-
I'm going to take you down on the
He
ground.
fights
Just once.
dirty.
Yeah.
That's what he's known for.
He just
fights
pretends to
dirty.
trip and shoves his shoulder into his face on his way down.
Or just flat out tackles him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it once. Just
Just
wrap
get-
around and just take him down once.
Get one.
Oh, just do like
Whoa.
a reverse overthrow.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
throw him down on the ground once. Like, hey, you can't do that. You're getting Dr. Point.
Okay. I hope he gets one
So?
good like spine buster in there, just
Yeah.
bam on his
I
back.
doubt. I don't
But-
think it'll happen, but
No, but we can.
you
hope.
might as well. Yes, yeah,
Shooting
bubble
bubbles.
press,
Double breath.
shouting from the top of his titties.
Take him right to the restroom.
Yep. For the 18 count.
Great. I don't know. I'm not going to watch it because I assume it'll be on Twitter within an hour.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you couldn't watch it on Facebook Live.
I'm sure some people will have
Somebody
it
will
up.
be trying to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, did anyone watch it yet?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, any
Did
casino
you
will
see
have
they
it.
cut the feed to it? For the NBA Finals, they had a live feed, but they cut the last 2 minutes of the game. They had the live feed going on. It was on YouTube, right? Or on
I think
Facebook?
it's on Facebook.
Okay.
It was on Facebook or Twitter. It wasn't
was one
YouTube.
They had it all the way up to the last 2 minutes, and they cut the feed for everyone.
Yeah.
It's like the biggest cock tease ever.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't watch basketball, so any bullshit they do doesn't surprise me. That's why I stopped watching it.
It was just
Speaking of
it was just on
network TV.
NBC, so I don't know why they had to put it on there.
So have you guys looked
and
at
then
the
an
new,
antenna would have got you that.
Right?
have you
With a
seen
couple
the
bunny
new,
rabbit ears.
the
Yeah.
new bundles for Hulu?
I have heard about that.
You
yeah,
can
you can get
live
live
TV
streaming,
stations
live
on
streaming
Hulu.
TV
It's $35.
channels. The same
Nope.
amount of
And
cable.
it's like USA, Spike,
yeah,
Won't
it's
be doing
available.
that.
Sci-Fi.
Yeah, it's available.
It's available.
Some people may want to do that for their phones.
You
Right.
get
Well, then
most
that's
people
like-
are going to get all their local stations, so Hulu dropping CW might not be too bad if you can watch it while it's on TV because you're going to have CW again. So like stuff like that, is pretty nice.
And they're still going to have
But
commercials?
They're going to have
Yeah.
ESPN. You
Hulu is
can
gonna be-
you can do a commercial-free version. It's like $45 though, but I don't know how it would be live if it's commercial-free.
Did Hulu already do an IPO?
I don't know.
Damn it. Well, they need to do an IPO so that we can eventually buy into it. Because the initial public offering. Well, no, but I'm saying that the IPO needed to have happened so I can buy low.
Right?
Those are the stations that you can scroll.
Oh, okay. I was like, if they already have an IPO out and it's
Yeah.
already publicly traded,
They already had one out, you screwed.
Yeah.
Too late.
I'm a bigger fan of IPAs.
Right? I mean, like, it's not.
Like we're
It's
getting
not
away
like
from
a lot
cable.
of the
That's
crappy
so good
channels
now.
that you hate paying for
everything's
on
going to the
cable.
internet now.
So
but you could probably, like, let's say their initial public offering was like $10 a share, like, and now it's like $30 a share.
Right.
Like, it would still be better to spend $1,000 and get $1,000 worth of their stocks at $30 a share. That way, once it goes public, and all of a sudden their yearly earnings go through the
Right.
roof, and then it
Yeah.
just skyrockets, like you're sitting bank.
Well, there you go. Inside trading information from Maskerpiece Theater. I hope you all
That's
enjoyed
not
that.
that's not insider trading. We actually don't know any of these people.
yeah, no,
Wait, they just steal our ideas.
It came from the Piratey
Way to
Bear.
federally indict us.
Yeah, you asshole.
Oh, wait, we don't have the banner up anymore. It's cool.
Yeah.
We took down the Hulu banner. We're not affiliated anymore.
there we go.
All right, everybody. Thanks.
Bye.
But
Bye.
There was a man with a gun in his hand as smoke just filled his nose, wearing a smile from the death of a child while blood splattered his clothes. One single tear from the man standing near is just what had to be done. Not just a game, but escape from the pain. He killed his only son. And now they go from here and tell his mother failed. Now all he has is his memories of his sickened child, always begging please, just do it now, take care of me, I'm all you have, now set me free. Now mommy dear, set down your drink, and don't you lay your hands on me. You've never been that good to me, thank God I had my daddy. And why didn't you once then try to save him? New baby boy with ability ability to be anything that he wants to be. But by the age of his early teens, one small lump altered everything. What was this about master plans? As he lay his head onto his hands, it was said, what's done is done. Shattered family with 3 minus 1.
FireFan is the most fun sports app you will ever find. Make prop bets along with the game that you are watching right now for NFL, MLS, and now NBA. Go to abnormalentertainment.com, click on the FireFan banner to get 12 free tokens to start joining in. The app is available for Android and iTunes. You can join the Abnormal Entertainment League, any league you want, play against your friends, play against celebrities, or even play on your own. And when you click through the abnormalentertainment.com FireFan banner, you not only support Abnormal Entertainment and your favorite podcasts, but you find a great way to get in the game with FireFan. Do it now. Subscribe and download back episodes of Maskerpiece Theater at abnormalentertainment.com/Maskerpiece Theater. Search Maskerpiece Theater on Facebook. Email maskedblogster at maskedblogster@gmail.com. And don't forget to hashtag tweet your tits at maskedblogster. And for more podcasts, books, comics, blogs, and videos, head to abnormalentertainment.com.
You've been listening to the Abnormal Entertainment Network.